we're done. We're just getting started. Welcome to the new era of the Podcast and Chill Network. We've leveled up the lineup to keep you locked in all week long. The Weekday Grind. Monday at 3 p.m. We kick things off with the Blueprint. MacG and Soap and Duca stay in their lane, bringing you the heat you know and love. Tuesday at 3 p.m. Get your rhythm right with Music Pulse. Join Tahi, Nota, Sfiso, and Kanye Maz as they dissect the industry like only they can. Tuesday at 8 p.m. For the Disky lovers, the legends are back. Catch Steve Lecolea and Tulasizwe Mbuyane on Onside. Back to Disky. It's pure football royalty. Wednesday at 3 p.m. We're celebrating the culture. Catch Binka Nation with Gwiza Mkunu and Pinky. Real talk, real tradition. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Ladies, this one is for you. Philimpela, Shamiso, and Londi London are here to read the room. High tea, high fashion, and higher stakes. The weekend warm-up, Thursday at 3 p.m. It's the big one. Your favorite celebrities and comedians sit down with the duo that started it all, MacG and Soul. Expect the unexpected. Friday at 3 p.m., we're taking it to the streets. Join us for Kasi Jam, the heartbeat of the hood, right on your screen. Friday at 8 p.m., the vibe gets intense. Seho and BU are bringing all the smoke. No filters, no apologies. The Sunday session, Sunday at 3 p.m. Ease into the afternoon with the Bantwizis. They've got you covered with spreading humors. The perfect Sunday chill. Sunday night, we wrap it all up with the hard truths. Get the latest in politics and news on Be Frank with Mac. Different voices, same unapologetic energy. This is the new era. This is Podcast and Chill Network. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
All parties these days are never about the kids, is it?
Yeah. Oh,
it's about the mummies and their friends getting
I was
together.
referencing from Saint T's party.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to decide to be a mom that has the big bashes for the kids, but they actually for the adults.
Yes, but the only difference was I was the big performer.
Not Gangsta. Not Major League. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna grow up and go to the private school together, and they'll talk about their parties.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like I'm thinking I'm late, right?
Yeah.
But this guy is on some, I am keeping to 80 kilometers. I'm not going above 80 kilometers. Yeah. So I'm sitting there thinking, oh, driving Miss Daisy. I don't like people waiting. Yeah. And then we get to the destination. I'm like, no, man, this is a residential area.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to.
Said MacG and Bala must be broke. Why are we shooting here?
Yeah.
This is why I don't want to come here in the first place.
You know, our first episode and this is already happening. No, look, I think it's a great thing that now the people that are making decisions in boardrooms that have to do with content in South Africa are recognizing the importance and the relevance of the young audience and the digital space.
Because I beg to differ. Because there are big shoes to fill.
No, but I'm just
now it's a case of legacy versus reinvention, you know?
Have you noticed what the shows that are on Showmax right now, that are premiering on Showmax right now, within a week, they are on Zanzibar?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
so it's they're seeing it's not working.
What's the point now?
I mean, DSTV needs the viewership back.
Yeah, it's like, listen, you guys took something from us.
Yeah.
We're gonna, but I do think that they will be around. I like that they've improved their user interface. That was always my problem.
Yes, it doesn't lag anymore.
Everything was so difficult.
It was.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to them for that.
You know what I mean?
Yo, yeah, man. This is it. Read the room. You've seen it everywhere. We finally here. Our very first episode. The pressure. Yeah, man. I'm Philimpela and I'm with my roses. I'm the thorn among the roses.
Yes, so with your roses. That's actually so sweet.
Yeah, man. Queen Lawrence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome to our first episode of Read the Room. We are so excited. Shamiso gave you guys a name, but she has to introduce herself first.
Oh, right. I love it. I love it. So what's up, everybody? It is your girl, Shamiso, a.k.a. Shameless If You Nasty. Welcome to Read the Room. Very happy to be working with these lovely people alongside me. And yeah, let's do it for, I think I'd like to say the girls the gays, the thems, the theys, and the straight men if y'all behave.
Oh, you ate that.
Exactly. And our nickname for you guys is the roommates.
Yeah, man, I love that. But yeah, I ain't calling nobody dollies. So there's some Shamiso thing, and yeah, she was.
At the end of the
she was
day, you're
running-
dolly.
The dollies is an all-inclusive term, but it's for everybody who gets us. It's not like meant to
Right.
be feminine or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like, your person can call you dude or bro.
Yeah.
So the
Exactly.
dollies is also just like, it's for everybody.
Okay.
Keep
Yeah.
it cute and
Makes
sexy.
sense, makes sense. Look, let's just break the ice right now, right? And talk about no photo, no proof, which we hope is gonna be like something that our audience and us can engage in. Understand? Just kind of like let them know about our lives, man. Like our days and
Let them
whatever.
in.
So, what's your no photo, no proof moment?
I mean, the week has been crazy, guys.
Yeah.
We can all attest.
Yo.
It has been crazy, but I had event after event after event. So, I mean, if you don't have a picture, it's a no face, no case situation.
Yeah.
So with me, my helper took this picture, right?
Yeah.
Of the off the mat. The
Even
off
that.
the mat.
Of the event that you had.
Of the event. It was
Was
my
she trying to
son's.
shame you?
Yes, it was my son's birthday, right?
Yeah.
So obviously she only cleans on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So the party was on Saturday. So this was Sunday.
Yeah.
So now she took the picture because I'm telling her, "Hi man, do something." Lalela wangikhombisa wathi, "Hayi no, nenze bed."
Okay.
Let me see.
Bottle of sunny shampoo.
Wait, but why is she like an older helper?
Yes.
Because they love
No, she
to
was
kuza
judging.
you. Yeah, but why? That's not what's happening here.
But she was on some bengicho ziphathe ngane, but
Yeah.
clearly the
Oh,
baby
so she was saying-
Yeah,
was
but
too
I mean,
big.
all parties these days are never about the kids, is it? Yeah.
Oh,
It's about the
yeah.
mummies and their friends getting
I was
together.
referencing from Saintie's party.
Oh, you
Yeah.
had to decide to be a mom that has the big bashes for the kids, but they actually for the adults.
Yes, but the only
much.
difference was I was the big performer.
Not Gangsta. Not Major League. Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they're gonna grow up and go to the private school together, and they'll talk about their parties.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, mine is a little embarrassing. It's really annoying, not embarrassing, annoying. So on my way here, so we're shooting here at Central Bay Garden, beautiful spot. On my way here, so the guy who drives me around was not available, so I had to take an Uber. So I typed in Central Bay, but as it is, life, there are things that you're doing, man. You type in something,
busy,
but
man. Yeah.
So I think I did not make sure the garden word was in the So I just typed Central Bay, right? And I'm assuming it's taking me to where I need to go.
Yeah.
Guys, did I not end up at some residential area in Rodiport?
Wondering, is this where we at now?
Yeah, so, but now, even prior to getting there, right? So,
Yeah.
I think maybe bad luck. The guy who's driving, Neki, an older-ish guy. So, how I could skip at 8? Like I'm thinking I'm late, right?
Yeah.
But this guy is on some, I am keeping to 80 kilometers. I'm not going above 80 kilometers. Yeah. So I'm sitting there thinking, oh, driving Miss Daisy. I don't like people waiting. Yeah. And then we get to the destination. I'm like, no, man, this is a residential area.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going
You
to.
said MacG and Vala must be broke. Why are we shooting here?
Kind of thing. Yeah.
This is why I don't want to come here in the first place.
Our first episode and this is already happening. But yeah, on top of that, because the trip now had to be extended, I thought the guy would have grace and say, since we are in the wrong spot, let's end this trip here and then I'll take you to where you need to be. No, I'm not ending. Just add the other place and take you there. And I went from a 310 trip to a 417 rand trip. So yeah.
Why didn't you show him Mrs. Nandi Martinez's video? Isn't it you wanted him to have grace?
Yeah.
As a South African man, he's also supposed to show
Have
you grace for you.
Yeah, but there's certain addresses that when people pick you from those addresses, they assume you have money.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, there's certain locations. I got no money.
I'm coming for lunch.
Okay, my picture shame. I mean, it's the most random stuff. It's just like broken nails because I rocked so hard last week. I was either breaking my nails from like the rocking we were doing, breaking my nails from scratching a back, or breaking my nails from biting it because of anxiety. But basically I ended up with all my nails off for 3 different reasons. So that's my no face, no case.
And the big
How
one
often do you change your nails though? Because she was asking me and I'm like, every week. And
You
she's
do
like,
every
what?
week. Yeah, you were
You
telling
do.
us about
You
your
always have a
fancy
different
ass
color.
salon. Nobody goes to a fancy salon where you pay a retainer.
Oh, yeah.
And you can go whenever, and they also
that's
then
nice.
massage your head and all
So
of that
he's
stuff.
VIP.
No, but it's actually very cost effective, right?
Yeah.
When you
Because
think about
I used
it,
to go
yeah.
to that other one, the black and white one, right?
Yes.
I used to hate having to wait for 3 or 4 hours. Like you literally had to give your entire day. Well,
Yeah.
I had to give my
Yeah.
entire day to go in to just do my hair. And I was like, nah. And then somebody plugged me and said, oh no, there's this other place where you can pay this amount for the whole month and you can go as many times as you want.
That's nice.
You just have to book in and yeah, man,
Like
I
a
love
VIP.
convenience. It's not
That's
about being
interesting.
VIP.
I
like
wanna do the same
convenience.
thing for my
Please
salon.
do.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
will
yeah. It
appreciate
works
it.
better.
Yeah,
No, that's actually
people
proper.
will appreciate it. We're a standard amount, and then people can just come whenever they want to come.
I
as soon as there's
appreciate
an
this
opening.
review.
Yeah, cool.
That's proper.
Yeah.
That's proper.
Yeah. Well, so in the television space, right? A lot of shows were being cancelled last week. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Itonga ended on ETV. A Scandal is no longer there. So a lot of shows were ending. So people are asking,
What's gonna happen?
Mr. Fela, you know,
Yeah.
what's happening in the industry? And, you know, are people not going to have work, right? And I had to inform them and tell some of them, no. There are other shows that are coming and shows have to be cancelled. So yeah, man, we are happy to tell the people.
Yeah, it's a new era. We also
it's
got
a
new
era.
gigs.
Yeah.
We're also all in a new era.
Exactly.
Actually. It's clearly about that time.
But what I'm excited about, Lons, and it's the thing, the SABC. Remember, there was a time when a lot of people thought the SABC is done. You know,
Yeah.
and to be fair, they had lost the plot a little bit. You know, they were not
Okay.
commissioning new shows. There were some money issues,
Yes.
whatever. But now SABC 2 has come out guns blazing and said, you know what?
Do it now.
New shows. How many of them are there? Like 5, 6?
There's like 5 shows that
Yeah.
they've got.
Five new shows.
And I think 3 of them are telenovelas. Pimville, which is produced by Manta N. Not
Okay.
Manta N. No. It's produced by the girl who was the head of House of Zwide.
Okay.
She was the creative director for House of Zwide. So she's got her own production company with her husband. So they are doing Pimville. Manta N is doing the Afrikaans one, Paradise.
Brain, right?
Yeah, Black Brain.
I did
in
I
Paradise.
did a thing with them, a series, Vula Vala, but we only had 1 season. So.
Yeah. And also,
But you still do the acting thing. That's clean.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not my thing, hey?
yeah.
But yeah.
Too hard, too many hours.
Oh,
Shout out
hurry
to
up and
everybody who
wait.
does that. Yeah, no. Nah.
Isn't that the same with everything else that is television related
but
with
it's
females?
worse
That you
with
get to do
TV.
your makeup and all of that.
Yeah, that I get. But like acting, it's worse because you end up waiting for 5 hours just to have 1 scene.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we have to wait for the sun to go down. But you have to be there at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So for me, and then you're reading your scripts the whole time. I'm like, oh my God, feels like now I'm back at varsity or something.
You really have to be passionate, I think, when it
Yeah,
comes to
yeah, yeah.
acting. The cameos and stuff are cool. Like, and I'm sure we'll get into that. But when it comes to like being an actor and actress, I feel like
Yeah.
it has to make your blood boil. You know what I mean? Makes
Exactly.
your heart full. Like
Yeah.
that type of vibe or else no. But I am excited for the youth vodcast.
Oh yes.
Called
yes,
Our
yes,
Space.
yeah.
So it replaces Hectic 9 at 3:30. That I'm excited for. And I feel like we need to, you know, be aware of everything that's going on even more now.
No, look, I think it's a great thing that now the people that are making decisions in boardrooms that have to do with content in South Africa are recognizing the importance and the relevance of the young audience and the digital space.
Is this Mr. I hate that you
not
came?
yet.
Wait,
Because I beg to differ.
Yeah.
Because there are big shoes
What
to
is the
fill.
shoes
When it
for?
No, but I'm just thinking
now
about it.
it's a case of legacy versus reinvention.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like the people that watch SABC are not us.
Yeah.
And SABC still has the most viewership compared to
absolutely,
Showmax
yeah.
or any other streaming platform. So I feel like if they keep the culture the same, it works out. But now if they change everything, they might lose.
Yeah, because the people
Ah,
who
some
are
people-
watching
because
that aren't
if
the
I-
young on 2Ks for the most part.
if you say there's no more Muvango and I'm only watching the SABC because of Muvango, and then when I go there, there's Pimville. Now I'm like, hey, but now what's going on?
Yeah.
Then you switch to the next thing. So it's tricky. There's a lot of pressure that comes with that because now you're changing the culture because Muvango has been there
But the
since.
culture is evolving. Isn't that the whole point of pop culture? That pop culture evolves. You understand? Because here's the thing, right? if you ignore the audience that you are trying to, I'm going to use a wrong word here because I can't think of a better word. You're trying to groom into your brand.
Integrate.
There you go. I'm going
No, so yeah,
North. Anyway, yeah, integrate into your new audience pool, right? I think you need to meet them where they are at some level because let's be honest, Hectic 99, for instance, was a very popular show for us when we was
growing
on Yo
up.
TV, whatever. But those kids are not going to watch the content that we enjoyed in the Yo TV and Hectic 99 space, right? So they are the ones on the TikToks, whatever. So incorporating new media with linear and traditional media, I think is the good way to go in terms of expanding.
But they are almost
your
changing
repertoire.
everything. They could have at least let us get into it. It's like 2 shows at a time, 1 show. Now it's everything.
How many are there? Just one, right?
One unit show.
It's not one.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about the podcast.
The
we're
youth
talking about
podcast, yeah.
Oh, so you're
No,
talking about everything.
They've got 5 new shows.
Yeah,
It's a
because it's
whole.
still-
Oh, okay,
It's a
okay,
whole,
okay,
it's a
okay,
whole
okay.
thing. The whole thing is
It's
changing.
not the main viewers on. It's not just about age. It's about a whole demographic of people. And most of the time, it's
Yes.
people who aren't necessarily on streaming sites. Probably maybe because of affordability, things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to change that up is cool. But I don't know if it's gonna land well with the people who've like my grand to this day. Don't talk to her about a Netflix. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Like the avid, like the fans that are loyal to the core from the time that I was born until now. My grand at 78.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I just think that's what Londi's trying to say is
Yes.
that you kind of eliminate your core audience, and it's based a lot on the demographic, location, finances. You know.
But now when I look at it as in like, remember SABC2 was Afrikaans and Sotho and whatever, right?
7 Dylan and
And then,
Muvanga were the only thing.
And they
7 Dylan.
cancelled African
Yes,
shows
so-
on SABC2. And by cancelling
Why?
African shows, they lost a chunk of their audience to CakeNet and all these other platforms like your Showmax. So I feel like right now they're trying to reintroduce the
Another
Afrikaans
Afrikaans show.
audience into the fold. And also, guys,
Omar, right?
and, yeah. And I mean, I always say, the moment SABC forgot that thing, you remember you knew SABC 1, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get Nguni,
Yes.
you're going to get youth
Nguni,
content,
yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
SABC
We
2,
ran
you're going to
that.
get African. And then at some point, they got confused now where all of a sudden, go SABC 3, you're getting Afrikaans news, go SABC 3. And you're like, what happened to top billing? what happened to the glam? You know what I mean?
See, now you're going back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Some things just have to stay the same. It's like your Rama. If you change Rama now and you put flavors, and it's now audience loqala. Labo bantu bebayithenga oqala, bazoyithenga. You know
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
I
saying?
think a lot of brands forget about their original audience for the sake of adapting to something where it's like, no, that's not what you are though.
Yeah.
You can't now say that like this brand must want to be like that brand because everyone loves that brand. Everyone loves that brand as what it is.
As what
but
it
they also love you
is.
as what you are. And
Exactly.
it has to be a healthy balance of changing and staying the same.
It's like Netflix
You
and
know?
Showmax. They're not the same.
Yeah, if you're gonna renovate your house, you still want it to feel like home. I might get a new couch, a wallpaper.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yo, you just
You
reminded
know?
me of something very quickly. Hey, do you think Showmax will still be around, guys, in the next 3 or 5 years?
I do.
Let me tell you
I
why I'm
think so.
asking. Let me tell you why I'm asking. Have you guys noticed for now? You know, remember a show used to be on Showmax
Yeah.
and then run the whole season and then you wait like another year or whatever and then it comes to Mzansi Magic. Have you noticed what the shows that are on Showmax right now, that are premiering on Showmax right now, within a week they are on Mzansi Magic?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you
it's
think they're
happening.
seeing
Within
it's
a week,
not
yeah.
working?
What's the point now?
I mean, DSTV needs the viewership back.
Yeah, it's like, listen,
like-
you guys took something from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna, but I do think that they will be around. I like that they've improved their user interface. That was always my problem.
Yes, it doesn't lag anymore. Yeah.
Everything was so difficult.
True
I was
that.
like,
It
oh my
was.
goodness,
Shout
what the hell?
out to them for
Yeah,
that.
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So they improved the user interface. I do think that there's always something to watch. Like if I feel like, okay, I don't want to be on Netflix right now. I'm not really into watching Americans. I don't know what's happening in SA right now. I always feel like when I go on Showmax, there's something to watch. I always
Exactly.
find something that I don't expect to find them interested in. Maybe I only watch 2 episodes, but I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, so I do think they have the lasting power. If they iron out the necessaries.
Yeah.
And they do have some new shows as well. You were talking about the show that you
Yes.
found very interesting.
Which
so,
one?
Umgidi.
Oh, Umgidi. Mama Umgidi.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very interesting because now I feel like SA has a lot of cultures, right?
Yeah.
And it's very important to, I will show you, come, let's get again.
Integrate.
With your audience. Connect with your audience. It's very important. So now they are trying like many things in which they can like reach out to Abo Mama. Now they're trying to get an audience Abo Mama. Because if they see Abanyo Mama Bomkiti on TV, now it's like, oh, okay, at least now I'm seeing my kind of people. So I feel like that's what they're trying to do with the new shows, because there's a lot of like toxic TV now. So many reality shows and less of like comedy shows, like what we grew up with, like about Goodies Nice.
Yeah.
You know, that was like more chill. So now you can feel the culture shift. Oh, okay, so abantu manje they prefer ukubukela drama on TV as opposed to like reality as to what's actually happening. So I'm excited about.
No, but explain
Like
what
you're saying,
Umgidi is.
like what's happening with Binta Nation, for example, like something like that, where it's not necessarily about drama. It's just a thing of like, yo, this is like the real. There's no storylines or whatever.
How do you know that?
No, okay, maybe I don't know. No, but like
Zulu men generally just have drama. So
exactly, but I'm just saying that, exactly. But it's still like you're just being led into a different world where you're learning new things, and naturally there's drama in that, you know, where people are fighting about umgidis, or maybe there's a child that doesn't want to do it and a mom, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's kind of like a more natural drama that feels like it's not about the glam and the glitz, and we love to see that. But I think those are the shows that are really interesting as well, where it's like, it's just real, hey?
Yeah, but I was hoping you would explain Umgidi, because somebody watching right now, like I'm a Tswana guy, we don't do the initiation mountain thing, right? So please explain the concept. Umgidi is what?
But I'm Zulu, ne? Zulu men, this is why Zulu men are so aggressive, because Abayen's Umgidi.
But Umgidi, does Umgidi wait in Zulu though?
Yeah, Umgidi. It's like I'm not sure if it's the same.
It's not the same thing, but
Zulu but Umgidi, from what I understand, is when the guys go to the mountain.
Yes.
And then they come back, Abo Mama ba pegeli ba forget the blankets. Because even the Sutu people do that.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what they want to show in the show though.
I think it's a celebration, like the whole.
Like, you want to show the preparations,
kind of thing.
the preparations?
Yeah, the preparation.
And maybe an explanation as to why it's done, because obviously there was that other show that was cancelled, or people weren't happy about it. You know, I can't remember the name. God, forgive me. But you know that show that was like a telenovela kind of show, and then it got cancelled for showing the Xhosa culture and all of that stuff in a certain light. So I'm saying maybe it's to correct that narrative of like, no, come and see and understand why exactly we do this, you know?
Okay, Moshe Ndiki is the host there. Hey, Moshe, Kopator explain a lot too. What your show is about.
We need Moshe as a
so
guest.
confused. Like we just hear
I need
yo,
Moshe as a guest.
pretty moms.
I need Moshe as a guest.
Yeah, but you know what? I agree with you, Lons. I think we do need a little injection of positivity within our content, especially on television. But at least go to stream whatever. It's a choice, and not a lot of people have access to that. But go these platforms where majority of our people have access to. I think there's a certain element of responsibility that we need to put in, because now, hey, the more ratchet, the better, hey?
The minute you see a teaser and it's run up, ho! Like me, I love the American ratchet TV, and it's run up, ho! That's why your pussy stinks, ho! And I'm always like, I'm hooked.
Trash
like,
TV.
How can we do this, you know?
Baddies.
For me, with the ghetto shows, the run up hoes, I'll fuck you up, that's why you're man, all night, it entertains me. But I also realize it's because I have like really bad anxiety, and I'm like, when I watch people just be like, you know, American, sometimes they could be like, they've got a big degenerate culture.
Yeah.
You know, the running up, the fighting, the wigs off at the clubs, the heels off, manala, you know what I mean? Like, so I think watching that sometimes calms my mind, because I'm like, damn, life really ain't that bad. I like to watch real things, but a lot of the time I'm just on overdrive, and I'm like, let me just watch some girls do some ratchet shit, man. Like, I don't always agree with that type of content, but for the sake
But just you are honest about it. Because what annoys me, these people who sit in their sanctimonious, pedestals, where they talk about how ratchet.
I don't know how you guys can watch that.
But these are the people that are actually watching this. Because here's the thing, producers and broadcasters will not put these shows on air if there was no audience for it.
Yes.
Like right now, the two of you can go pitch a show right now that is all about positivity, that is like read the room.
Yeah. Read the
And
room.
they will tell you there's no audience for that. You get what I'm saying? Because now they're thinking, all the audiences right now, they all want to just see one thing. They want drama, right?
Outside in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Then it's on board.
That's why cancel culture is so huge these days because people are so negative.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the content they consume as well.
Yeah.
Let's bring back the positivity, guys. Read the room, roommates. We are here for
We're
you.
here for you and we love you already.
But did you guys see those awards that Tyla was at? NAA
Yeah.
CP
Yes.
Awards. Obviously, they're for colored people, right? They've been running for a lot of years. I think they were the 57th
Okay.
this time. But these awards are not mainly for known for fashion or whatever. It's just for Black people. I would rather say Black people. 'Cause, I mean, Black people being recognized in the media space in Hollywood. That's why they were created in the first place. But what I was happy about is that the Black people that are in the mainstream in America, in Hollywood, still attend the awards. As opposed to what is happening in SA with our awards. I feel like awards, the more, everyone gets tired of them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the problem is, but the awards culture in America is so...
It's huge.
It's
you go with
huge.
you could be with you are a celebrity yourself and you go with your celebrity boyfriend who's also got his busy schedule, but you will take time out of your schedule to, babe, hey, we have to go to the Grammys. He's like, babe, hey, we have to go to the, you know what I mean? But I think, I don't know, here I feel like number one, it's not as big. Also, celebrities here don't have as much money where you could just be like, Laura Roach, get on my look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tokyo Styles, get on my hair. Like, you know, you can't just... And then also, like, for me personally, I like award shows, but like, I don't really like gowns. I don't like heels. I don't like waiting. So for me, I just end up swapping the process, something that I think should be exciting. Because when you watch like Vogue's behind the scenes interviews of like different award shows or like the Met Gala, it looks so fun. Cardi B's there in a, penthouse and she's drinking champagne and she's got makeup and hair at the same time and someone's oiling her legs and her dress
the
is still
free
being,
jewelry.
You know what I mean?
The free dress.
Free jewelry and from these brands and all of that stuff. I think it makes it such a Cinderella-like process.
It does. We don't have that here.
It's you. They're running up and down. Oh, my dress is late. And then you've...
There's no money. There's not enough money in entertainment.
It's not glamorous. Getting ready for an award show. It's not glamorous here.
But people would rather buy an outfit to perform at a gig than to...
And that's fun.
Because I'm going to have fun.
For me, there's no incentive. And when I talk about incentive, I'll talk about not just the money aspect of it, right?
Yep.
As a South African celebrity right now, okay, Shamiso Londi, you are invited to an award show in South Africa. You go to a designer, whether you're getting the dress for free or you're paying, but there's some cost that you're going to incur in that process, right? Yeah. You get to this award show, right? You get on a red carpet and it is mangala moose. People film pela, like
there's a queue.
There's no coordination, process. So you haven't gone through those whole process. You are standing with somebody next to somebody there who's wearing a Nike t-shirt and who doesn't care. Who's just happy to be there. So I think for me, the incentive for anybody to put an effort is not there anymore because we don't respect the red carpet. We are not willing to hire people that can come and coordinate the red carpet and pay them the money that is due to them because if we create a moment, if we create, remember back in the day, guys, remember, I think it was the Metros 2018, 20 whatever, where Bonang was hosting with Trevor Noah, I think, something like that. And the way that they done it, wasn't even the Metros or the Mamas. Remember the MTV Music Awards? And they actually even had people in Amalentus, whatever you call these things. In America, they call them beaches, you know, where they will hire people there to encourage people on the red carpet.
But wait, do you think our media companies don't have the budget now to do those type of things? What's going on? Or are they investing in other things?
The budget is there. The creative incentive is not respected. Let me put it this way, right? In South Africa, especially when you are Black creative, people think that if they pay you more, they're giving you an ego or something like that, right? They would easily put money in productions that are done by, you know... fuck, I'm going to say it. You go look at GateNet, ne? Go look at GateNet. You look at the quality of shows that are on GateNet. Right? And you look at the quality of shows that are on Zanzi Magic, you can clearly see the budget, there's a budget disparity here and there. So it's the same thing with our award shows and all of that, that if you come as Ulundi and say, I'm not going to show up unless I am paid Don't worry. Why should we be paying you? You need to get a makeup artist. You need to go. So if I want to say if you hire me as a red carpet coordinator, right? And I'm like, I want these 10 people on the red carpet. No matter what happens, I want these 10 people on the red carpet. They should arrive at this time and whatever. Obviously, you need to compensate them because if I'm going to say, don't do I need to show up at 5 p.m., I need to make sure.
But the problem with us is that 8 of them will take the 2,000, and then the 2 that are left
Yeah. And that's the thing. You spend all this money, like the award shows that I have been to, just like across the board, it's like you spend all this money for such a subpar experience.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I walk into there and the food is amazing and the decor is amazing. I do think award shows are great on TV, some of them. But then
when
you
you're
go
there,
and you're like, first of all, half this thing is empty. The floor doesn't have a carpet. It's those things, those rubber things for you to walk on nicely.
Even the pageants.
Food isn't great. You can't come and have your drink here. The bar is up there in the bleachers, but they want you to sit here to be on camera. And it's like, and I just spent, 30,000 Rand on everything, and that's even still cheap. People spend way more.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm here just to say that I was there, just so that someone can tweet Shamiso Mosaka at the red carpet. And I hated the whole night, and my heels are uncomfortable.
And they drag you for your dress.
Yes, and then on top of that, they're just telling you, you look like you wore something from YDE.
Yeah.
So then it's also like, fuck y'all. Fuck whoever posted that. I hate the photographer because I looked better than that angle. And then makeup and hair shop. I actually just want to see you guys at the after party.
Yeah.
Like, link with me at the after party. I don't want to be at the award show because for me, the experience does not measure up to what you have to go through, the anxiety, the wardrobe malfunctions, the cost, the criticism.
But it has to be fixed though, right? I mean, here's my thing. There's an economy that happens with red carpets, right?
Yes.
Because designers get to make money. If we have a proper red carpet culture in South Africa, it benefits the makeup artists.
Yeah.
It benefits the designers. So there's an economy that can actually flourish as long as we correct this, right? Like right now they brought back the metros. And I'm hoping that the disaster that happened in Bombela will not happen.
CP, right? CPCT.
Yeah.
So did you guys have any favorites from the looks? We can start with Tyla because she's a girl from SA.
Tyla.
She came there with a black bodycon and some expensive jewelry.
I love Tyla down.
She's a star.
I maybe didn't understand the vision and maybe it's above me, but for me the dress looks more like a slip dress that you maybe wear underneath another dress.
Yeah.
Like your dress is see-through, so we're gonna put this dress underneath.
Yeah.
And then
like a Skims.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, and then the hair and makeup is obviously giving like glam and like, but it's still like...
I loved her hair and makeup.
I loved it, but I was like, there's a disconnect for me via that.
Oh, with the dress.
Yes, because I feel like the hair and makeup gave like gown and like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a princess.
Yeah.
But then the dress gave like, if she was like, who's like a really tall model? Like, as in maybe it would look edgier on someone like taller because those dresses
Kendall Jenner?
Yeah, you know, something like that. Yeah. You know, so I feel like the hair and makeup said so much effort, and then the outfit said,
I think
chilling.
it was deliberate because I felt like she was just trying to look like, oh, I just woke up, now I'm here. You know, because first of all, she had nothing to do with those awards, right? But
what do you mean? Oh, she was not nominated.
No, it was for actors and actresses. Nothing
but she's,
that had to do with musicians. Was
she's
she?
Black. She's a black creative.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, she didn't have to be there, but she was
dominated
there
by actors.
with her look. I feel like her look was deliberate. Like, black dress, you know, maybe she was trying to...
Yeah.
I think there was a misalignment between the hair and the dress. I think the dress...
She looked cute. I mean, she is Tyla at the end of the day. She's a big star, but I feel like also I agree with you that more work could have been done with the dress. At least just add some bedazzle, man.
Something.
Get a corset dress, you know, get it properly made. Accentuate your curves. Because now it just looks like, yes, a
You
Skims.
could wear it with, like, tomorrow with cornrows, Lady Paka. and it would
Yeah,
still,
I have
no
that
one in the
dress.
street was going to say, she's so dressed up.
No, I
It's
have
the
that
same
dress.
type of dress. Do you know what I mean?
I wear it when I'm cleaning my house. I have that
Hi,
dress.
That's what I'm
boo.
saying.
I
But
have
shout
that
out to
dress.
Tyla.
I have actually. I have that dress.
Yeah. I think I have it as well. I might have slept in it yesterday. I'm kidding. Damn.
Kiki Palmer, guys. Did we
Okay,
see
I
Kiki
know
Palmer?
nothing about fashion, but when I
can show
saw
you.
that, when
Okay.
y'all showed me that, I was on some, this looks like some Diana Ross. Like, who in this day and age, a young person still wears that gold thing? Like,
I liked her outfit. I just wish she
loved
paired it with a more youthful and sleeker hairstyle.
Yeah.
I think the hairstyle with that type of outfit ages it. And I also feel like I could also see it, now that you've said that, I could also see it on Celine Dion.
Oh, no.
She styled,
Yeah.
Celine
It's
Dion
getting
is
really
styled,
old, eh?
No, but she styled amazingly well. Celine
Yeah.
Dion is really, she
Yeah.
steps. You
Yeah,
know?
she does.
but when you
she
showed the
does.
model, though, when she showed the model, on the model,
I think it's
it looked-
it comes
Yeah.
from their collection.
Yeah.
The model on the runway
Yeah,
looked way better
yeah.
than Kiki Palmer because of the hair. Also,
The
I
hair
think also
ages
the
it.
color of the dress. Maybe if she went for like a more bold,
Yeah.
like a
And
green.
also pastel colors, I hit and miss a lot for darker skinned. You know, like pastel colors do look good on lighter skin.
Lighter skin.
Like
it's
people
her
and
hair.
white people, obviously. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I think
Yeah.
it's her hair for me.
But I love that she was going for a softer look, you know, because she is an old soul in the industry, you know, dabbling into many industries in the entertainment. So I
Okay.
feel like maybe it was also intentional for her that she wanted to just look soft.
It was
know,
a hit for me.
and
I just think the
old.
hair.
Yeah, the hair, ne?
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else was
Anybody
there?
else?
Who else you got?
Was Michael B.
was
Jordan not there?
he was there.
How did he look?
He was there, actually. Should we get into his look?
Yes, please.
I don't remember his look, though.
Yeah, but he probably looked handsome. He probably looked good. He's one of those people that
He's safe, though.
Yeah.
He tends to
But
play
what can a
safe.
man
Men
do
are
though?
always
Like that's the
safe.
thing. But what can a man do beyond just wearing a really well-tailored tux or well-tailored
Have you seen
suit?
Cillian Murphy on the red carpet with his? At least he's got his like lace
Yeah.
meshish tops and the little like, you know what I mean? And sometimes the cropped jacket. I agree that there's not a lot, but I think you
Yeah.
really see what men can do at things like the Met Gala, for example.
Yeah.
Where the creativity comes in. Like, I mean, Coleman Domingo, he
But
tried.
Coleman and
tried.
Bailey, Pella. That is a
Idris,
very fashion
Idris.
guy. Like he can rock up in a
tried.
dress that guy one day.
I didn't like
It won't be
the-
He
surprising.
tried.
I didn't like the length of the pants.
Yeah. It
And
was
whatever
way
those
too long.
boots were.
Yeah. But he tried to do something different. We love it
which-
when a man tries.
And he gets points for that.
Yeah, he gets points for that. And then we had, who else can we talk about? Oh, we had Hailey.
Which Hailey is that one?
Hailey Bailey.
Oh, Hailey Bailey. Oh, okay. I love those girls.
That's all right.
I love those girls.
it.
He even included the sister.
No,
I love
but
those
here's the
girls.
thing. No. You know what
They're
I'm
always
saying?
together.
Yeah,
It's
I
like the
love
one
those
person.
girls.
They just
I
Hailey
used to love them,
Bailey.
but they just fell off though. Like, well, yeah. Come
Sometimes
see.
it is this one Hailey or Bailey? This one's Hailey.
No, you like
Yes. This one is Hailey. This one is the one that was on the
with the
mermaid.
dress with the
Yeah.
It
The little
gave,
mermaid.
like
Yeah.
African princess for
I like
me.
it.
I like it. It
Ooh.
was
like
very
it. Okay.
regal. Also, how the earrings matched the dress. Like it was a good look. It was
Yeah.
nice.
I feel
And
like
it's
we
got
see a
those
lot of
amazing things
powerful.
there. You just want to my bones thing.
It reminded me of my diary dress.
the bones.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yes, the pose.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It reminded me of my diary rod dress.
Okay.
this part,
I
yes.
think Viola Davis was there as well. What do
Love
you guys
her.
think of her outfit?
Oh.
Okay. I love her, so I don't care what she's
also-
wearing.
yeah,
She's
Whatever she
royalty.
represents.
Whatever,
yeah.
shout out,
She's
shout out,
royalty.
shout out.
So, yeah, for me, that's like, critiquing
Your
Mark
faves.
and Dube.
I actually liked Zinzi and Ryan Coogler.
Ooh, okay.
I would say who?
Oh, okay.
It's just oversized suits.
No, I'm not saying it's anything special, but like I said, for me, I feel like it actually is a representation of their personalities. I don't
Yeah.
know them, obviously, but for me, they seem like that type of couple where she's one of those girls where he's like, yo, I love my girl because like she gardens every morning.
boys.
Yeah, they boys, and she probably gardens in the morning. She's not like, because obviously you see a lot of guys Hollywood, so like athletes, basketball players, actors, whatever, always dates a certain type of woman, like an Instagram baddie. So I'm saying that I like that, like, it seems like they have a chilled relationship. They've been together for a long time. And I feel like this is a representation of what made them comfortable when they stepped out.
I don't
Like,
know,
babe,
you
I don't
fighting
wanna
for
do-
them. It's just suits.
It's
Like,
okay, well-
they could have got it from Zara. Like,
Yeah, it
there's
could have been
nothing-
from Zara, true.
Literally nothing special about
But
this.
I fuck with them, so shout out. I like her.
Yeah, no. You like their relationship, and of which I understand.
I don't
you know
even
what I
know
mean?
it like
She's
that. I
also
just-
in that type of relationship.
Who, me?
What relationship?
First of all.
We them boys.
No, but would you encourage your man to wear a certain style, even if it's not his thing, on the red carpet, or would you be you?
No, I would want to have some sort of a uniform thing. So we don't have to like wear the same type of vibe, but it still needs to make sense. I mean, there's times where I see Hailey and Justin Bieber and I'm like, this guy was going to buy a black label at Spa.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. This guy was going to buy a beer at Spa.
Yes.
And this lady was going to a red carpet event.
Yeah.
But then there are other times where he still comes on his cool swag and they match. So for me, it's like, be you, but let's try and meet each other halfway.
Halfway.
I'll make myself a bit cool.
Exactly.
You make yourself a bit elevated and then we...
I also don't like a matchy situation.
Yeah,
but
just
we
let's
can
coordinate,
yes.
color-wise, something.
But while we're still on the NAACP, wow.
You know what I mean?
Tyla, on the
nasty.
was it a blue or black carpets? On the carpets,
Yeah.
Tyla did say that she is looking into acting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What do we think about that? Do you think it's gonna work out? Because for me, my thing is, as musicians, it doesn't always work out, especially if you are like a Billboard charting musician.
Yeah.
I feel like you're already in character. Your character is Tyla. You know? So now if you play another character, it's like you're misleading your fans because at that point you have a cult. Like a die-hard group of people that are willing to, you know, die for you at that point. So if you go now and you now play a different character, I feel like it almost like messes up with your other career. I feel like you must just stay there because you're already winning in that lane. But we love a personality or entertainer that can, you know, cross borders and, you know, go there and there and there. But I feel like it's always like the mid. Like if you make music, but you're not top charting, and then you do a movie, good and well. It's like Beyonce, it never worked out for her.
Yeah.
Tyla, Rihanna, she only did Battlefield, right?
And
then
Ocean's
Ocean 8.
11.
Ocean-
Eight.
Ocean's 8.
Yeah, but it always just do a cameo. Like just
I was
don't
gonna say,
go
I think I could see
all
Tyla
the
doing
way.
like a Euphoria cameo,
Yes.
a Grownish cameo. Something in a varsity space where she's just some girl at a party that says,
Yes.
you know, I'm from South Africa. You know,
It's still her. She's still her,
That's what I'm
though.
saying.
That's
She's
what I-
still-
yes.
She's not Tyla, but she must act like herself. 'Cause
Yeah.
then, like you said, we don't lose her.
Yes.
But then we get
don't
to be
wanna
like,
lose her.
you know, the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where you're like, oh, that's Tyla.
Yes.
But yeah, full on acting. I mean, I don't know if she's got the skills. I mean, who really does both well?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor, yes.
Yeah.
But Tiana, no. I think her acting actually does better than her music.
See, that's what I'm
You see,
saying.
it's like
That's what I was
who
saying.
does
But if
both
they don't
well.
try,
Imagine if
they'll never
Adele's
know.
in a
Yeah.
movie. Oh,
Adele, get your
no.
ass off my screen.
But you'd be very
Angfuni.
surprised. I mean,
No.
look at people like our Lady Gaga who've gone to acting and now are phenomenal at it. Oscar nominated. I don't know if she ended
But
up
she's
winning
not
that
really making
Oscar.
music.
What do you mean?
She actually had to stop making music.
So we're saying that who can really do both well?
Both
As in,
well.
I'm in your cinemas vandag and then
I'm
on
in
Sunday I'm dropping a
Billboard,
single.
Nila, top 10, top 5. I'm there.
Please don't judge. There was an era when J-Lo had number one movie, number one album.
But people still acknowledge that J-Lo needs to act. J-Lo, she
had a
did
number
her
one
thing.
movie.
Are we
she did
really
her thing.
talking about J-Lo right
Like,
now?
really?
Come
I'm
on.
just saying,
Come on.
sometimes people make it
She's a
work.
better
You know what I mean?
actress.
Yeah, she should stick to acting
It
and
means you agree
rom-coms.
with what I'm saying. You
Yes.
can't be...
Too strong in both.
You see, I agree with what
Imagine
you're saying.
Billie
eh?
Eilish
Yeah.
in a movie.
And she did really good in that show about the stands, the hive or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Or
yeah.
something. Her acting was amazing.
Yeah.
But like you said, I mean, now she's still back to singing. We're saying someone who can do both really well
Like,
and have
really
both
well.
their acting and music careers be strong. Like acting is not killing my music hype and music is not killing my acting hype. I don't think it...
Share.
Shit.
I know, Share has an Oscar. She's an Oscar-winning musician. Guys. Oh, yeah. I'm too old, so I remember old cinema. Share.
You know what? In your time, there weren't as many celebrities.
Diana Ross.
So people had to double and double, whatever you could do.
Also, before I forget it, there's also this thing, we need to allow people to be able to experiment.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
This thing,
I'm one of those
I
people.
know Londi as a singer,
I'm
so
one of
Londi
those
should remain
people.
in that box.
And they're allowed
it's nonsense,
to, for real.
You know what I mean? If it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, whatever. But at least you would have tried.
But we have to.
You have to
critique that it has worked.
Yes.
It has not worked.
We don't think, we're saying it hasn't worked out
You
for
can
both.
do it.
But also, I feel like when it comes to that, we all want to be masters of all trades, or not even you reach your ceiling when you feel like I've done all I can do in presenting. I want to try podcast, or I want to do you know what I mean? Like, so you reach...
And know your strengths as well. I know
what you say. I know what you say.
Don't make yourself stupid just because you want to try something new.
Yes.
But, actually, speaking of not making yourself stupid, I actually want to... There was a story my friend told me, and she didn't want to, cry about it. And I was like, I actually think that you should, because she was still chuckling about it. But I was like, this actually is really traumatic and it's not funny. So anyway, long story short, in terms of not making yourself stupid, my one friend, she was staying with this guy. She hasn't completely moved out yet. She was staying with this guy, cool. She finds out, because they all in the same scene. So she finds out that he's messing with some girl in the same scene as her, right? So because she was boasting about her man, and then some other girl said, don't boast about this man. Because when you boast about them, that's when they embarrass you. So she's like, no, don't boast about this man, because last week he was here making out with this other girl in the couch next door, whatever. So she gets upset. She's like, no, I'm going to leave our place. Fuck you. I'm done. She goes and stays with her sister for a bit. She stays with her sister for 2 days. She says, no, let me go home and work on my relationship. Obviously, because they
Did
stayed
the guy
together.
call her while she was away?
I mean, I'm sure he said, oh, babe, don't be like this. But the effort was
The
on
usual
her.
play.
She had just finished at the gym, mind you, so it's early in the morning. She said, no, let me go work on my relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her sister and the sister's boyfriend are like, yo, where are you going? She said, I need to go home, Baba. Let me go fix my home. She obviously has access to the estates because they live together.
Okay.
She says when she gets to the gates, security's already bleak. They're like, hi, are you okay though? Are you fine? So she's like, yes, what's up, uncle?
Oh my God,
you know what I mean?
tell
So
me.
she's like, what's up with this? Why are they anxious today?
How it is.
She gets into the unit. They don't hear her enter. She goes into the bedroom, uncovers. Homeboy sleeping, still boner out, hard as his childhood
Abashis.
Lady is sleeping. She's got deep pajama, but matswele is one. You know when you're sleeping as a girl, and
Yeah, the
one
boob is east and the other one is west.
It's
Yeah.
it's like social distancing here.
Right.
There.
What did she do?
No, so then she's hysterical. She's crying what the fuck? What's happening? So she needs to calm down. So she goes to their neighbor. She knocks. The neighbor's a youngish guy that's friends with them, gay guy. So he opens and he goes, oh, no, I knew that you were going to end up coming for some reason because last night they were here with me. And then when they started kissing, I told them, no, I'm friends with homegirl. You guys can't do this stuff here. So he's like, I sent them back. So now homeboy comes out. Mind you, now he's in his boxes still. He comes out, he comes
Why is that important?
No,
Is
because
this situation not stressing him?
Because why is it you're not stressed enough to lose me that you go soft.
mean,
Why are you still
you're
on
supposed
hard?
to be soft immediately.
Okay, maybe it took something.
Oh.
Hey. Maybe he needed some
Oh.
assistance.
This is one girl. This is one girl.
No, so then he comes into the unit and then he's like, no, babe. But he's very calm and she's like, what the fuck? How can you do this to me? Then he's whispering to the neighbor guy. And she's like, this is not the time to be whispering. Fuck, nigga. What are you saying? Then he goes, Ish, I don't think you want to hear this. She's like, no, what are you saying? He's like, I need to go get a morning after pill for this girl. So your dick is hard and you're still thinking about the fact that you
have
in this
72 hours. Don't ask how I know.
You still have 72 hours. You stressed about that now. Khona manje, in this moment, I'm crying, I'm hysterical, and you're stressed about that,
No
so I
ways.
said to her, girl, and then what did you do? She said, nothing, I just cried. I said, sure, you're better than me. You're better than me because
She cried and did what? Left, stayed.
everyone's furniture, the neighbor, it was going to be over the balcony. You and the girl were going to be over the balcony. Like nothing was going to be okay.
But also, you don't go to a guy's place without calling first.
But it's our place.
You are protecting yourself.
But it's
No,
our
they were living
place.
together. She just
Still,
left the place
I'm
simply
coming
because she
home
wanted
to
to
You
calm
haven't
down.
been there
Yeah.
for 2 days, right?
But
you
it's-
broke up with this guy. Call him first. You don't know how other people deal with
So I
breakups.
must call you and give. And mind you, it's a different girl from the one that she heard about.
Oh, the protect. Call.
No, but also as dudes.
Wait, guy, wait.
I just feel like
You are living together.
It's
don't
my
you?
place too. It's not your
She hasn't
place.
been there for 2 days.
But it's your home. It's not
Did
like
he beg her to come back? I need
I
rental
know.
Come
details.
to where I
I
pay
need to call
rent.
somebody. I'm coming to my house.
Where I pay rent, where my clothes are.
Who's leasing the place?
I can
Both of them probably, it doesn't matter, but they were living together as a couple.
No.
It's their
Guys,
home.
abantu bakhohlakele, nina hayi,
If I have a key and the security knows to,
Lalela,
I
even
know.
if you
to
guys
let
are
me in.
married,
No.
to
You need
protect
to
yourself.
call your husband. I'm
For
coming.
a miss call, okay, relax.
Landy, how am I protecting myself
Futsi.
when you're talking about a morning after, meaning you're not
No,
protecting
but you
me?
only heard about the morning after because you were
No,
there.
but I'm saying you're not physically
If
protecting
you
me.
called
If you're
first,
if you need a morning after.
Oh, now protect yourself. So you don't know what these people are doing
You can't
behind
protect
closed
your
doors.
feelings
That's why I
and
don't
not
check the
protect your sexual
phone.
health.
Going there without announcing is like checking a guy's phone.
No, it's
I'll
not.
never check a guy's phone.
Checking your phone is
never.
invading somebody's privacy. You are not invading my
It's his
privacy in my
place
own
now.
home.
You left.
Havana,
He doesn't know where you were sleeping. Where were you sleeping for the past 2 days?
babe, you know I was at my sister's
Ah.
house. Like, what do you mean? No, so I just
Where were you for the past 2 days?
No, first of all, if I must protect my heart by not
Yeah.
coming through, I'm not protecting my sexual health because now she would have never known if they had a chat. I miss you. And he's like, I miss you too.
No,
Come
don't
over.
get me wrong. I'm glad she saw it.
never would have known that he was sleeping with other women unprotected.
I know.
You know what I
That's-
mean?
that's
so. What are you
gross.
protecting? I'd rather lose my
Ish.
mind and protect.
Ish. Mina kodwa
Umzimba,
bengizofona
you know?
guys kuqala.
No, a phone I
I'm
would
very
never do.
surprised, eh?
Mina angifuni drama,
Yeah.
guys, and
If your phone is
understand.
unlocked in front of
Mina,
me,
I was gonna
you
call
delay
first
the
and be like,
inevitable.
babe,
No,
I need us to talk through things. I'm coming over. I was bengizomcela,
No, I live here. I wanted to get more clothes. I just came from the
Okay,
gym
but
with
can you
my...
consider-
No,
See
even
this.
if you're getting more, ngeke.
Lonely-
Nami ngiyahlala kwamfana but
Lonely, can you concede this? I want you to concede this, please.
Okay.
Oguti, by avoiding seeing things, are you just not delaying the inevitable? You're just delaying the pain because, like, she left
Also,
because there was
yeah,
agitation. I get. She
Yeah.
left the home because there was a situation of
Man,
he was
it's not the
cheating.
same
coming
girl.
back.
And then she was,
It's not even the same girl that was at
Yeah,
the
not
party.
calling.
different time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
she
even the
finds a
one he
different
heard,
girl
she heard
there.
about.
You understand?
ugayi uyi-trash vela kasho.
Exactly.
Ubethi uyolungisani in the
And she
first
said she was
ube
just
yini
there
obeyilungisani
crying.
ke?
I'm like, cry to your mom, dude. Cry to your friends. I'm not going to cry in
No,
front of
it's-
you. There's other things that
You
need
never
to happen.
cry in front of a guy.
No,
Like,
no, I can
that's
cry, but I'm crying while I'm
No,
crashing
mina, fuck
out.
tears.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to just be there like, how could you do this to
She
me,
did that?
babe? Like, there's other things that need to happen between me and you right now.
Okay, so wait.
Tears are for
These
later.
people have been together for how long?
They were together for like 7 years.
Sure. Yeah. Stay together for how long?
4. So that's what I said. That's her place.
So this is serious. This is a proper relationship. It's
No,
not
but
like
see, my whole,
It's all
because
alone
after I
for
found out
now.
about
Left.
after I found out about the other girl and I left, you were supposed to be sitting there reflecting. Instead, you're getting a whole new chick in, and I'm seeing you both naked, like in the bed.
No,
That's
I-
what said, the
okay,
fact that you
nae.
even went to the neighbors.
Ukaya akashiswa, Shem.
is the guy
Oh.
broke? Unemali. Why are you
Yeah,
my
like,
hotel?
who
My
was
what?
paying for the rental? I just told her. I have so many questions.
I just told her,
Uken must
I
choose
hate him.
herself, please.
No, I just told her I hate him. But this, like, that's not the only person, you know, that's been made a Popeye.
Yeah.
We have some other stories of people that have been made a Popeye. So, victim number 1, because Ish, my friend,
No,
Askies.
the friend was victim number 1.
Not even
That's
the
victim number
ultimate.
2.
No, she's victim VIP. Victim VIP.
All right.
She must go
We
chill
on
there at the
2 now
section.
because
At Saint Tropez. Anyway, so victim number 2 says he asked his baby mama to come stay with us while she's recovering because she has no one. I don't know if it's recovering from the baby or recovering from something else.
Okay.
Because that's crazy. Because she has no one. Mind you, she has sisters sisters, but doesn't want to go home. So, ubatla moshimani fela. I wasn't even bothered by that, but it's the fact that she said she'll lock herself in the bedroom because she doesn't want to see me. Bankwayela.
So this is from a guy, obviously.
No, this is a
No,
girl.
this is
She's
a
saying
girl.
his baby, her man's baby daddy.
The
baby
guy
mama.
brought in the baby mama
To
to stay
recover.
with them so she
I
can
don't know, recover from what?
And then now she's saying she's uncomfortable. She's going to lock herself up in the room.
Wait. I'm in a relationship with somebody.
Yes,
and
I'm
they
dating-
For
bring
how long?
their
Guys, you
ex.
need that context. How long have
I don't know how long. Okay, I'm dating you.
Yes.
Londi's your baby mama.
Yes.
Londi's recovering. I
How
hope
am I
Yes,
the
from
baby
whatever.
mama?
must I be the baby mama? I don't want to be the baby mama.
Londi's recovering. So I asked you to bring Londi into our home so that Londi can come and recover in our home.
Yes, but I don't know
What
if she's
the hell?
recovering from birth.
It doesn't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter, no?
Yes.
No, it does. What is she recovering from?
Go to
What is she recovering from?
No, actually, if it's a baby thing, it's actually even
I need all
worse.
the
No, because if it's the
details.
birth of the child, that means...
Yes,
Yo,
you're doing
who found
something.
that son?
Okay, let's say it's not... Okay, she's recovering.
Okay.
Then you say, babe, my baby mama's recovering. She has no one. Mind you, this lady's saying, no, she has sisters. But anyway, can she come stay with us? Now Londi's sulking and saying she doesn't want to see me. Mind you my man. And she's saying she doesn't want to see me, so she's going to lock herself in the room.
Okay, devil's advocate, ne? We are grown as we are sitting here. Ne? Some of us we don't have those kind of relationships with our relatives, like our siblings and whatever.
Oh, okay.
You can, like that thing, ne? Other people know who you've got siblings, right? And they would assume that should something happen to you, those siblings will show up. But the relationship in La Leona, people don't know who that relationship is not kosher and whatever. So on that, I'll play the devil's advocate. Maybe this guy and the baby mama have a good relationship. Maybe they broke up amicably, and this baby mama and the sister side, they're not getting along. And if that's the case, then you've got a good relationship and I don't mind it.
Yo. I know Musa.
I don't mind it.
Hey, next.
Context is important.
What do you
I
say?
know,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure what she's recovering from. Can she walk? Like, we're not sure what's going on.
That's the thing, you know.
You know, that's the thing. So if we in Tengane, I'm like, there's Airbnbs, guys, come on. Hotels, book her in somewhere. Like,
Muchake.
why kumele abe space
And also, if it's not from birth and it's something else, as the baby daddy, who's my boyfriend, I would say to take a weight off her shoulders, bring the kid to you. Baby mama
guys,
must
but we need
recover
more
at her friend's
context. Like,
house.
what's going on? How old is the child? Did she
when they
give
send us
birth?
these things, they must
What's
put more
going
context.
on?
But the context
Because
because-
I feel like the best way you can
I'm so
help is to have
confused.
the kid, but then be like, you must recover with your friends or with your sisters or with your mom or whatever.
Yeah.
But because you're going through something, I don't want you to also stress about our 10-year-old son.
But where's the
So
child then? When
The
she's
child
recovering with
the
the
child
couple.
must come to the dad.
Yeah.
But where is the child while she's recovering with the couple?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, actually.
Wherever the child is,
So
she
now-
must be there.
So now, actually, this lady's actually the nanny. The mom is in the home, the dad is in the home, the Lou is in the home. So now, as the girlfriend, you are now the nanny.
Yeah.
Because everybody's in the home. This is a family in the same house as you.
Yeah.
What else are you doing? You're a nanny.
But here's the thing, though. Let me ask you this, right?
That's crazy.
Would you, if you were to find out your current still pays bills for the baby mama, right? They're not seeing each other.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah,
Hypothetically I don't have a current, so hypothetically speaking.
Yes, okay. I'm just asking. Ne? Would it bother you that he doesn't tell you about it, or would you just be on some? They're not seeing each other. They have no connection whatsoever, but he just paying the bills because there's a.
I
thing.
personally wouldn't interfere in someone's relationship with their baby mama.
Yes.
As long as you're not obviously inappropriate.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much money to designate towards your baby mama or your child. I wasn't, when you were having it, I wasn't in the room. When you were having fun, I wasn't in the room. So where do I come into yours arrangement? If I was married to someone who happened to have a child, hypothetically speaking, then obviously because with marriage and stuff and serious like relationships, there is a discussion about finances. Then it would be a thing of like, okay, what is it looking like? What are your responsibilities in your other interaction? And what is, you know what I mean? But I think it's more of a grown-up conversation and not a bitter one. Like I don't think as someone's partner, you can dictate how much they do for their own like blood, their own seed. Like where do you come into that relationship? And if anything, I feel like if you're that type of partner, if I was a man, I wouldn't want to be with a woman that's telling me to not spend on my child or to spend less on my child or to do things for my child, because you clearly only care about me in relation to you and not me in relation to everybody else in my life, whether it's my mother or... I understand there's people in your man's life you can be like, nah, that friend of yours is a leech or whatever. But when it comes to your blood...
Yeah.
Like, why as a man would you want to be with someone who's there like, no, but you're spending too much on your own kid?
Yeah.
Like I said, who was in the room when you were having the child? I wasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be in the room when you're discussing finances. And, you know, how we live our lives, like if I was married to someone who isn't impacted, then go for it. But also, what is bills? Because is bills now rent?
When I say bills, I'm not talking about baby bills. I'm just talking about bills, bills.
Like rent.
Like rent.
But as someone that has kids,
I would ask why.
Like the baby mama
And
calls and
as
says,
someone-
you go, Durban. I don't have money to come back.
No, but there's a line. There's a line, guys. There's a
That's not okay.
Let me tell you guys, these things happen. As someone that has kids and someone that is dating someone with kids, it's kids from other people, obviously, but other people. Right. So it becomes a bit of a challenge because the baby mamas normally use the kids to get something from the baby daddy.
Yeah.
You can't control that. It's a conversation between the two of them, unless if the guy communicates and says, yo, hi labantu, bahambile trip. And now I'm the one that must pay for the whole
pay
trip.
for Zimbabwe
But
now.
I feel like there must be a borderline. Like, okay, you pay. It's tricky because you're going to pay for the child. It's like, let me say it's like designer clothes, right?
Yeah.
When you buy something for the kids, I like buying designer clothes for my kids, right? So it's like, if the guy likes buying designer clothes for his child and he doesn't stay with the child, so obviously when the child is going around with the mom, now it's like, why umntwana and
No,
wena?
I don't believe in someone doing
Then what must you
the
do?
necessities. No, it has to be and even if it's like a trip, it's like, cool, I'll pay for my child's flight and I'll even pay
but
half
what
of
if
your
you want the
accommodation.
baby mama to go with the child on the trip?
No, you're not sending them on the trip. Isn't it the baby mama's coming?
No, I feel like it's
and
okay.
saying,
Because now
babe,
you're
I mean,
doing
not
it
babe.
for the...
baby daddy.
But you're doing it for the child. Because
Yeah.
at the same time, right, as a dad, you're not staying with the child, but the child must still have the same experiences and the same lifestyle that you have and you enjoy with your people or with your wife or whatever. Now you guys have kids. But now this child obviously has its own mom, Nan. They have a different lifestyle. But it mustn't be too much of a difference, you know, because the child is going to grow up hating the other kids, you know, because... You know, the resentment of the fact that, oh, you guys went to better schools. Oh, you guys were going to Paris every year. And I was just out there with my mom at Mbisa or whatever the case might be. So I feel like there needs to be some sort of a balance. If you can afford it, guys.
I think, okay.
If you can afford.
I hear what you're saying, but like I said, for me, I feel like I would never get involved in something like that. But I also feel like if you're with me, you should just, you know how to move and do things. And I think that a child should always be taken care of. And if like, I mean, God forbid, like if you get a call from your baby mama and something's happened on the side of the road, like send assistance. Your child's in the car. Do you know what I mean? Or your child, it needs to be taken care of by this person. But I'm saying, if you're talking about, I'm going to just send you guys to Paris... I don't know.
Tricky,
But I've never been in that
It
situation.
does get tricky,
So
but the point
I don't
is,
know
you
what
guys will forever be family. You must just treat it that way.
Yes, as long as you also then
treat
treat
it that way.
as well. Do you know what I
Yes.
mean? I think
Just
if everyone
treat
is
it that way.
above board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a little story?
Go for
I once dated somebody, right?
Baby daddy.
And wait. I once dated somebody.
Yeah.
Right? So in the beginning, the baby mama, we cool, right? Because, a guy, doing his own thing, whatever. Sometimes he doesn't pick up the phone. So in the beginning, it's like, okay, the two kids, love the kids, whatever. So me and the girl we called, so she can call me. If she can't get hold of him, she would call and say, hey, no, whatever, right?
Wow.
Starts off nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
At
That's
some
what I
point,
mean. That's proper. That's
at some
proper.
point, that changes, man. Where now she starts demanding things from me that she would demand from him. So and so was supposed to pay this, but he didn't send the money. So Phil, what's
something.
I once had to drive from Joburg to Pretoria because you're telling me, or she's trying to get the baby daddy to come and sort out the kids, whatever. Ne? He's not picking up the phone, and she's got some other thing that she needs to do, and she doesn't want to cause
And are you
drama.
physically with him when this is happening?
No.
Oh.
He's not at my house, but
Okay.
he's somewhere.
Yeah.
You understand? And she's telling me that I need these kids to be taken care of today because I already told this person that I've got other plans that I'm doing.
Wahamba ubabysitter.
No, but besides that, no, but she was very aggressive about it. Like, that's why I was saying it started off nicely.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, I think maybe because I was very cordial and very nice in the beginning, whatever, she go through one trial kind of thing. Where it's like she started off by demanding money from me, which I did a couple of times. Okay, fine, I know how I'm going to get it back from woman. I want 500 rand.
How we told back you, Madam Finance.
And I'm sure he wasn't paying you back, né?
No, because I would feel bad for asking.
because he was so comfortable with, I've got a co-parents now. There's three of us now parenting these kids. Second of all,
You allowed it.
No, true that, but I was just trying to make a point that sometimes I'm a BD's cross the lines.
No, but why didn't you tell BDs?
I'm a BD.
That's the most
I'm a
UK term I've heard you use. Shout out. No, but also, why didn't you tell him or tell her or tell both of them when you guys were having mad enjoys? Did I reach the climax with you? I wasn't in the room, so where do I get involved?
Like that's deep, man.
No, I wasn't in the room, so where would he now be driving to Pretoria
No, I'm going to be
for?
very honest. There was an element of trying to impress as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
Sorry,
we all do that.
I hear you.
What do you need? Any time of need, I'm there.
No, but your partner must be the one to ask you, like, babe, can you do me this solid? First of all, why can't we find where you are? Because where is he? Unless you knew or whatever. But I'm
Unless
saying,
there's another third person.
fourth
Hey, Marawena, did you have to go there?
They were all fourth, they were co-parenting. So it's a thing of, for me, it's like I need to know where my partner is and why he's not available to take this call. And then second of all, it must be a conversation from your partner to say, yo, babe, I'm tied up, the kids need this, please can you? And then obviously out of love for someone, you would do that.
Yeah.
But to have some other lady demanding things from, what? Everyone now.
Oh, Katal.
They will come for you and your whole world. Okay, so I haven't been made up of by this week, but it's been so nice to hear.
Yeah, look, I live a religious life.
Yeah, I mean, they can enjoy it.
You live a religious life. I've got one more though.
Okay.
And this is also a friend of mine. So friends, please don't watch Read the Room because I'm really exposing you right now. But anyway, so another victim of mine says, I think this is what victim number, because you guys piled up the numbers.
Three.
Okay,
Three.
so this is the last one. We're going to do 3 victims per week. So he says, so this is a gay friend of mine. And he says, yes, there was a time where I met this guy, all cute, and it looked promising. He love-bombed me with gifts and started slacking weeks into our dating phase. All of a sudden, he stays complaining about money frequently. And now I'm starting to realize that this man thinks I'm a Popeye, been giving the bare minimum for me to run with it. In the long run is diabolical. So I ended things. I know guys like to do this where they come in hot, but it's only because they plan on cutting that.
Love bomb.
Yes, they want to cut that, and then it's a thing of, but this isn't always me. In the beginning, I was doing this and this. It's just a rough patch. But then that rough patch lost the whole relationship. I dated a guy like that. In the beginning, woo, 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 woo. It was such a nice vibes, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, this is cool. And he was my age and we were young, so he was doing well for himself and stuff. Then it just becomes, babe, can you pay for this? Then, babe, can you pay for this? Then, babe, I'll reimburse you. And then that lasted for 2 years.
Wait, so they've been in a relationship for how long?
No, it hasn't been for long. It's maybe been like 9 months. But he's just saying that in the beginning, this guy was coming with the gifts, with the Uber, with the dates, with the thoughtfulness. And then just turns around and is all of a sudden like, yo, money did it. And I'm not saying people don't fall on hard times.
Yeah, about baby, the tender's coming.
Circumstances change.
The
tender is coming. But here's the thing though. Mina, guys, I don't know, like people who lead with money, be it in relationships, be it in friendships, whatever. whatever.
Yep.
Are always a red flag for me. I always stay away from anybody who starts anything or want to impress with money. Always
Gonna hold it
worries me. I
against
always
you
tell
later.
somebody, what
Yeah.
is it about you that
But
you
do we mind in the
like?
beginning?
No, you don't mind.
You don't
Like,
mind.
nervous.
But then that's the thing. That's the thing. But some guys do that and then they stop on, I mean, not stop on purpose, but they
Yeah.
do that on purpose.
Yeah.
So that when
To
they
lure you
stop,
in.
you will always just hold on to what was happening in the beginning. And you'll understand that, no, man, but he's not always down and out. He's just down and out now because in the beginning, he would spend this much on a date. And it's like, no, that was actually the whole scheme. That they'd actually come with the, what do you guys on X call it, in soccer terms, recruitment budget.
Yeah.
So they've got the money to take you, but they don't have the money to keep you. Exactly.
Yeah, I've been love bombed like
Yeah.
hectically so.
Mm-hmm.
Like as in first 2 months buying a car, do this, do everything. And it's just like, and then third month, everything started going down. Next thing it's like,
Then it's, you don't love
you
me
have
for
a
me.
young 10K? It started like that. And
Asking you.
Yes.
Sure.
Don't you have a young 10K? Oh, okay. So we said, oh, all right. Oh, I just sent my man money. You know, that feeling. Oh, okay. Next thing, Farapela, another 20. You understand? Now it's
And it
like,
doesn't
okay,
come
where we
back.
going? Where we going? Am I the blesser now? What's
Yeah.
going
And
on?
then it doesn't come back because of everything they did in the beginning. It was like, oh, you know, I've held you down or whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. So,
But is the relationship the same though?
no.
Like outside
No,
of
it's never the
him
same.
asking for money, is
No,
everything
even the
else same?
personality changes now. Obviously, you don't have money. It's like you on your payday
Probably
versus
bitter.
the day before your payday. You are two different people. So imagine now you are this person with all this money, gifting, hey, even I'm happy. Next thing, now there's no money. Obviously, the mood changes. You asking for things he can't do.
Yeah.
And you're resentful because you're doing
Because
things
just
now
be
I'm
honest,
doing
though.
things. Now you're like, but you said. And it's like, no, so you wanted a blesser. Now
yeah,
it's like,
then it's also you only like me for that. Have I not done so?
Exactly.
And like I said, I experienced this in like not even like a big capacity that was like cars and all of that stuff, but just the change because you're like, and that person's also feeling like insecure, but then you also know that they feel like they can use you. So for me personally, I prefer the slow burn. Like I would rather
I love the
actually
slow burn.
vibe, and then when you feel like, yo, Shamiso's really like my honey and I really love her. I really want to do something really nice for her. Rather that than starting off like I want to impress you so much and then drop. I would rather you be like, let's see. Okay, now I fuck with you. Because I'm the same. I'm like, okay, now I see you behave. Everything's nice. I can hit Diamond Walk for your birthday. You know what I'm saying? I can
and you
I can
get
do
surprised.
something nice
You're like,
for you.
oh, okay.
You know what I
what's
mean?
going on? Yeah.
Exactly. Rather that.
Young gay men, learn to build. You know, building is always better than just being catered to.
Yeah, no. Hey, no.
Learn to find people that will want to build with you, yeah?
Build. From
Like,
you,
yeah.
you
young.
can start mid, hey?
Yeah.
You
No,
don't
not
have to
even from
start.
scratch.
Yeah, no,
I
not
can't
from
find someone
scratch.
from scratch.
No,
I'm
scratch
not
is
from
dirty.
scratch.
No, don't do
So
scratch.
I can't be with someone from scratch.
Yeah.
I feel judged right now, but anyway.
No, Kuluma.
Have you done it from
No,
scratch?
From the stretch. Because it's a
Look.
stretch.
Okay. I don't know how it is in the hetero side, but on the queer side and the gay side, right? There's too much emphasis on the superficiality of relationships. Or
Is there?
how we've been seen, you know, like content
Ooh,
relationships,
yes.
or,
Yeah, the
you know,
champagne.
the aesthetics and all of that. Like, no, I feel like, and I know it's not for everybody, but I just feel like there's too much put on the exterior and what is being seen. Because, oh my God, y'all look so cute together. Oh my God, y'all are so rich. Y'all are traveling. Like,
Yeah.
who are you outside of the validation from other people, from the outside eyes? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So I feel like a lot of, especially young black gay men, are under a lot of pressure to seem more together and more successful and more glamorous than they actually are.
Ish.
And they are not honest when they get into relationships.
But I think also
Understand?
it's because it's like men are known to have their ego. Like someone being gay, they're still a
Exactly.
man.
They're still a man with
It's
an ego.
thing.
Yeah.
Like you still,
Yeah. It
it's the
is.
same way as a man. You wanna pay the bill in front of your honey, even if you're broke. You know, you wanna pay the bill in front of her friends, whatever. Now it's two men, both obviously also
That's
feeling
true.
that same need because gay men are still men.
Yeah.
That's
So I
so
think it's
true.
also an ego thing.
an
You know
ego
what I
thing,
mean?
yeah.
Of like things have to be nice.
one.
And maybe it's harder to be honest because, as honeys, we kind of get to frolic a little bit. Yeah, a man might tell you something here, there, but
you can act stupid sometimes.
Yeah, they're like, I didn't see that bill just said it's 30,000.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's tough for him.
Yeah,
shout out to
like,
him.
yo, do your thing.
Yeah, then you say, oh, thank you, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean?
You guys can't do that.
No, it's
can
true.
you?
Well, yes.
But I feel like some of them,
majority, it's and
But,
also even the age dynamics as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're older and you're dating a younger man, you feel
older,
like you need to.
So you always paying bills. Let me guess.
Oh yeah, no matter what.
Who said this with the young ones?
I mean, how much older can you go?
You'd be very surprised. Eh? You'd be very, 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 very surprised. Hey, wait a second. Hey, don't do it. Read the room. I do not want to be talking about that thing. Read the room like our sister.
No, the roommates want to know.
No, we're not going there. I don't know how to put this because I don't know in this scenario who needs to read the room, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The person, the people, or what's the third person that I was thinking of? Okay, let's just leave it at the person or the people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you all will tell me who needs to read the room here, right?
Right.
So we've just learned socialite, now DJ. Osiswetu is stuck in Dubai.
So why would you Yeah, okay. Okay, run it back.
I love you, Eva.
Yeah, we love her.
But so she was in Dubai. She said that she was there, DJing, doing some gigs there. And she's there, obviously, if you have a television, if you have access to news, you know what's happening right now with the Iran and the Americans bombing Iran and the Iranians retaliating by bombing all the places that have any connection to the US, like if they've got like a military base and all of that, right? Because of that, the UAE, Dubai included, got involved in that because, they've got military bases that side as well. So in Dubai, there were some bombs that happened in Dubai. Yep. Because of that, they're one of the biggest airports that connects a lot of countries.
Yeah,
like if you're a traveler, you know Doha and Dubai are the connector of the world, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Dubai airport is now closed indefinitely. And because of that, all travels outside of Dubai are not happening. So our sister Eva is there, and our sister made a plea to the government. But I'm stuck here. I want to come home to Venice, so help me. So now, yes, where it gets a little problematic and murky, right? The social media streets now on some. You were not DJing there.
No.
You were doing other things, right? So why should our taxpayer money pay?
I don't care about all that. I agree with social media users in the sense that you need to, you might feel like something doesn't affect you, but it does. It affects the whole world, and you need to have some sort of political knowledge to even at least decide on where you're going to go for holiday. Like, I worked at Paramount Africa. The whole thing got shut down because of Trump's presidency. Yeah. There's links to that. Do you know what I mean? So the social and political climate of the entire world will affect you in some way. And if you're not aware of the fact that the USA is staging war with the Middle East and
but you're there.
You know what I mean? It's like a quick little.
But also, what is Ramaphosa supposed to do? He can't
I was getting there. So tell us.
My sister, just be safe and wave. Surely she has the funds to, continue the booking.
So the other messy ones are, but these ones at least they were not being vulgar. They were saying this one, which I can agree with. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
You are there. You are not the only person there. There are many other, experts from different countries or whatever who are stuck there.
Get a big
the
Airbnb
airport is
for
closed.
All of them.
Yes.
The airport is closed. There are no planes. Even if Ramaphosa wanted to.
Yes. He can't do anything.
He can't do anything. So
money is not taking you out of here. No one is leaving.
No one is going there.
All right. But also, do you think that we put a lot of, if this was just some regular, schmugula, whatever person writing the same message to the president, it probably would not get this much attention, right? Do we think we put too much pressure on celebrities to not be able to express or exercise their citizenship? Because this is you're a citizen of South Africa. So if you need help from a South African government, you have every right to just because you are famous or you are in a public eye does not mean that you relinquish that right.
No,
or that
you don't
privilege.
relinquish the right. But for example, Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks, is stuck in Colombia because he didn't do his research before going there. There's a lot of people that are complaining about the fact that there's a cartel war in Mexico.
Yes.
Because they
I
didn't
saw
do their
that.
research before going there. And yes, at least cartels are mindful of innocents and citizens.
Yeah.
You know?
It protects
So
the
for me,
community.
it's just a thing of like, at least even if you don't care about politics of the world, and I'm not saying I'm the most clued up, but at least research where you're going to. There's a time I wanted to go to Mozambique on holiday, and there was crazy like gun violence there at some point. It was not safe. I didn't go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that like, it's fine to be like, you know what, I'm not involved in this, and it's fine if you believe people online saying that public figures must stick to public figuring. I'm not saying you even have to comment on social or political issues, but at least to be aware, like,
Of
you
what's
can't
going
live
on.
in this world. Like, South Africa is not its own country in the atmosphere. We
Yeah.
all live in one world that is affected by multiple people's decisions, whether you like to believe it or not. Like the state of the economy. I mean, the fact that Trump cut funding to UNAIDS. My mom worked for UNAIDS. Do you know what I mean? It affects everybody.
Everyone. Yeah,
it affects
yeah.
everybody. So it's like, at least know if you're going on holiday shop, it's fine. At least research that country.
She was on a work trip.
Yeah.
was on a work trip.
And then Miracle was...
But the crazy part for me is directing the statement to Ramaphosa. I mean,
But who should she
Tourism.
direct it to? No.
department.
Actually, I think it's
someone.
Deco that was
But
supposed to
isn't
be
she friends with Ramaphosa's brother? The one with the meat situation?
Do tell.
The butcher?
I don't know.
They used to post together at some point.
Maybe that's why she felt that she needed
couldn't
to
she just
connect.
call, come on, my girl?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
honestly,
Just
like,
call the
and
guy.
the president was just supposed to get one plane
Forever,
for
Mujika.
one person, and whoever else is at the SA Airbnb.
I love her
Yeah.
Say,
confidence.
guys,
though,
let's
you
see
know?
how
Like,
many of us can fit.
But guess what? It worked though. It got attention. I'm sure that there are
Like, we talked
20
about it.
Yeah,
No, but the
exactly.
thing
You
is,
know
it
what I mean?
already
Ramaphosa has
has
seen it.
attention
Yes.
if you care enough to be aware of what is happening in the world.
Yeah.
I was
She
not
needs to
aware
be
of
informed.
these missiles because of someone dropping a statement. That's what I'm saying.
That's
like
the thing
that
with
didn't bring. Oh, that
influencers.
shouldn't have brought your
Yeah.
attention to it. It's,
But sometimes
you
you
know?
get
That's the
information,
thing.
but you think that it's not going to happen. Like, for instance, right, Botswana.
only care when it hits you.
Botswana in the southern part of Africa is the only country right now that has a military base there.
Okay.
And the retaliation with the Iranians is that they are hitting our military bases.
Okay, yeah, so
a lot of people in
Botswana-
Dubai did not think, because
Yeah.
Dubai is such a big economic hub right now, never thought that would happen to
them. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So there's an element of naivete that we can give people grace for.
No one
because,
expected the
yes,
Dubai
I
one.
think Dubai
Yeah,
was
sure.
so out of
Yeah,
that.
that one
I wonder
is-
if,
yeah.
if it was one of the
No
guns,
one.
the Afghanistan gun, you know these gun countries.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
next
yes.
something
yeah,
gun.
because
Yeah,
the Middle East
yeah,
getting
I'm a
bombed,
Tina
you
But
don't
not
think about
Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai was
Not
so
Dubai.
unexpected, but yeah, well,
Yeah.
we wish her well.
We
I
wish
understand
everybody
her
well,
frustration,
everybody
Shem.
who's stuck there. We hope you get home safe.
Safely.
Hope you're sorted there, because obviously when you're on
Yes.
vacation, like you budget, and maybe
Yeah.
some people didn't budget for the extra stay. So I hope they're being accommodated and
Yeah.
that we all keep up to date with what's happening in our world, because in one way or another, it affects all of us.
All of
That's
us.
why there's a term ecosystem.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
one cannot work without the other. And that's all I have to say.
Stay safe, Eva, and
And
everybody
I was also
else.
thinking
that's-
about this, but this has nothing to do with war, because war you can't predict, right?
Okay.
And all of that. I was thinking about, why is it that a lot of South Africans they never have like travel insurance? Do you know, you travel a lot. Why is
Maybe
it that
because
South
you have
Africans
to- not yet,
don't have? Is
but-
it that expensive?
No, it's actually not.
No, it's not. Also, you can get it as per trip.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I mean, I don't know if you
just
guys have
think you're gonna
noticed,
be
like
fine.
in the past 5
Yeah.
or 6 years, there's been a lot of cases. A lot of them don't get media attention, but there've been a lot of cases of South Africans dying overseas and not being able to get their bodies repatriated to South Africa because there's not enough funds to
I remember
help
there
with
was-
that.
oh,
And
It's
I'm
that thing you tick there,
Yeah.
insurance, when you book your flight. It's also
And it's
there.
actually not that. There's an artist of ours who passed. I can't
Yeah.
remember his name because it was the first time I had heard of him. But he had taken his own life, rest in peace, in Switzerland, I think.
yeah, I think his name was Bravo or something.
Yes,
yeah.
and it was like 300K to get his body back
Yeah.
because of that.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the number. Apparently, Eva said that she's already spent 200,000.
That's
to
change
buy
for
on-
Eva.
Hi, bro. Pocket what? Pocket
Pocket man. How I can so fly.
Oh, yeah. And I also saw people saying, "Hore, why can't people just go to the airport? I'm like, if you are stuck in a country, the hotel is not gonna say there's
But
something
see, go
happening.
to the airport.
To the airport, yeah. Just
do
wait
what
there
there?
And just sit there and wait.
One of the bombs.
They bombed one of the
bombed
airports.
airport.
Bombed.
Why would you want to go there?
They can't bomb it twice. I get
No,
I
but
get they can't
that's
bomb it twice.
Oh, so you
What
just
is-
said that in
Because the thing
No,
is,
because this was in response
Rubble.
to gore, I've already spent 200,000. People are asking gore, what is the 200,000 for? And people are speculating gore, maybe it's hotel stay. You know, understand? Gore, now maybe she's getting charged for extra days.
They just go to the airport.
So you might just go to the airport.
honey bun lapha Dubai.
No, to say just go to the airport is
Stay
crazy.
put, eh?
Places like that, like airports are more likely to be bombed. One has already been bombed. Why would she go and
Actually,
chill
that's
at the
not true.
airport?
Why would she go to the airport?
Listen, actually, that is not true. You would think that, ne? You would think that. Actually, for external terrorism, whatever,
Yeah.
airports are the least likely
Oh,
to
really?
be.
So they're saying it should be safe.
Unless there's a
Yeah, but the
revolution.
bomb wasn't directed to the airport.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
just
really,
lateral.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a funny thing.
So
That's
the
I would
airport
have thought
was
the same
supposed to
thing.
be safe. Yeah.
I don't know where. I
The
don't
safest
know.
place you can be when you are in a foreign country and there's something happening is actually the airport because there's underground what and all that. Those kind
and
of
then
thing,
boom.
And it's much more protected than other spaces,
Other
unless it's a
spaces.
presidential.
Good luck to
whatever.
everybody. I don't
Oh,
know.
guys.
Good luck to everybody involved.
Yeah. People,
Like,
speaking of people who need to be
genuinely.
protected.
How you feeling?
So apparently, not apparently, it's out there. You can see it on the internet, right? Cardi B was doing a performance.
Oh my God.
And it was over. But here's my thing. I don't even know why we're talking about this because my thing is that art these days is so overtly sexual anyway. But hey,
It is.
Cardi B was performing and she was simulating, sexual acts while
Yes.
playing a guitar. The video is
was she
somewhere
playing
there.
a guitar?
Watch it.
Like
She
the
was
star was
playing
up,
guitar.
but she was playing
Hence, I
herself.
used
She
the
was
word
playing,
simulate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the question here would then be, guys, do we think that especially female artists are judged harshly when it comes to sexuality within their art? Because men do things like that too. I mean, Abu Asha are famous and have been doing this for years, where they take off their shirts and they grind on stage
Yeah.
and all of that. And remember the incident at the Super Bowl with Janet Jackson, right? Where she got a lot of backlash
Yeah.
for what the incident that happened. But that was an incident that was planned between her and Justin Timberlake. And Justin went on to have a fabulous career after that and no backlash.
And
Oh,
then
wait,
Janet was
Where they
there.
are on the boobs,
The
the
boob,
gate,
yes, yeah.
Boob gate.
Your thoughts?
Shoot, it's a tricky one, that one.
I will say that obviously, like rap music is always criticized in general for either promoting some sort of violence or misogyny, and I mean there's a lot of that is true, But I also think that as women of color, I mean, you have like, for example, I remember seeing a TikTok where someone was talking about Taylor Swift's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl.
Yes.
And this woman was
Yes.
saying that Taylor was trying to actually become more of a sexual being, like perceived as that, but she can never go too far because it's like everyone then perceives, the Taylors, the Sabrina Carpenter gets a lot of backlash just for showing some bum cheek because you perceive blonde, blue-eyed women as these dainty little innocent beings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they are aware, and record labels are aware that, like, yeah, you can't go beyond this because then you don't appeal to, the girl in her cowgirl boots,
Girl
going
next
and riding
door
a horse,
vibe.
girl next door.
Yeah.
You don't appeal to that anymore. So I think a lot of times Black women are overly sexualized, including, Black children. When a young Black girl gets molested, it's, but what papa also, or she's fast, you know what I mean? Because Black women, you might have a girl, like I had friends in high school who had big breasts and big bums and not even high school, primary school, like we're 12 years old and they're being sexualized because they're no longer seen as kids, which is very wrong, So Black women naturally are just, because of the Black body, because of how people have seen us, are overly sexualized to the point where we are okay with young Black girls being abused. So I do think when performances like Cardi's happen, we discussed this. There's a difference between being comfortable and being sexual and then being hypersexual. I don't personally feel like anyone needs to simulate masturbating on stage, women or men. And shout out to her. I love Cardi. I love her album. I'm such a Cardi fan.
Same.
But I just think in terms of what it perpetuates as a whole is that like, yeah, okay, you know, black women are these, you know, BBL
But who needs to read the room in that
allowing
scenario?
it.
Who needs to read the room in that scenario? Is it the culture that obsesses over monitoring, or not even monitoring, policing, you know, the lens that black women needs to go to celebrate their own bodies and celebrate their own sexuality? Or is the artists themselves who are now peddling, you know, and perpetuating stereotypes about such
I
things?
feel like we have a job also as leaders and as public figures to send out the right message to young girls that this is how you conduct yourself as a woman, because we have Doja Cat also putting a mic, deep-throating a mic as if she's doing a blowjob. There's so many of them, and all the big artists almost have to be naked on stage to be recognized. Because this started way back from about Beyonce, you know, but she's not sexualized. Because, you know, she's
wifey.
She's wifey. She's created this whole thing as if, okay, I'm an icon. I'm allowed to do this. And then everybody else that follows, it's like, oh, you're a Beyonce wannabe, or you're just looking for attention, you know? So I feel like we have a job as like public figures and as people in the music industry, other people in the music industry, to you know, create like a sort of like a different environment that you don't have to be naked on stage to get the attention from people. You don't have to, you know, say swear words in your music or to talk about sex to be recognized in the music industry, because technically we are in some way leaders of this industry, and these young girls are relying on us to tell them what's popping. So if Cardi B is doing it, I'm doing it. You know, there's going to be a South African version of Cardi B in SA. What are we going to say about that?
I think it's fine to be sexual and like liberated, because I think women need to understand that you own your body and you can wear it how you want and do with it how you want. Like, you don't have to be like this saint that's a virgin when you're married, or you can't twerk at the club, or wear a see-through top when you're at Groove or whatever. But I think like, you know, like the difference between hypersexual and sexual, there's a huge difference, because you cringe. I don't think anyone watched that Cardi video and thought like, yes, girl. Do you know what I mean? I can watch Ice Spice twerk on stage and be like, yes, her booty jiggles. Like, I need to learn how to twerk like that, because sometimes I do like to shake ass in the club. But I'm just saying hypersexuality, I feel like has more of a cringe effect on you. And that's kind of like the effect that video kind of had on me. And the responsibility isn't just on women. I mean, the same way men can preach about gun violence and hitting a lick and I feel like the responsibility to influence young people in a way that allows them to be themselves but is still positive is also for men, you know?
Because with me, you know, in SA, I also come from that background that you post, you know, in a certain way to get people's attention. But it's also not just for the people. It's also because you're comfortable in your own skin and you look great and you want to post so people can comment about your body. Because that also helped me in a way in terms of my confidence as a woman. Because growing up, I was one of those girls. Like, I looked a bit older, my body, for my age. Oh my God, she's got wide hips as if we're not 20 or 30 or something. So going on social media and posting myself looking like that and getting all those positive comments, you know, it changed my perspective, you know, and I also started becoming confident in my own skin. So, I mean, there are certain things that are positive when you do that, but then there's a line also, like, just don't cross the line.
Stop sexualizing young black girls today. When that R. Kelly P video dropped, that young girl, everyone said she was fast and she was 13 years old. So let's just...
I love that you guys are inspiring the young kids. The young girls. Speaking of inspiring young girls, right? I wanna send a shout out before we leave to this young lady. You know, there's something that we do as a society, and I mean, hey, the talk is on my 1K and my 2K are separated. But anyway, this new generation that they do
Is that woman a 1K or 2K?
She's a 2K. But I'm shouting out. See, I'm shouting out a 2K. So there's this thing that they do where they overjudge. We went from over this, now we're into an over something again, where they overjudge each other and they overjudge their peers, right? I want to give a shout out to Grace Mondlana because what she revealed this week in a time when people were, you know, trying to embarrass her. So let me give you context. So Grace Mondlana, apparently 6 months ago or something like that, moved into a new home. She's a young content creator. She's doing very well. She's getting a lot of brand deals. So she moved out of her mom or parents' house and found her own place. It's her first place. Very excited. She renovated. But now she came out now that all of a sudden she has to move. The story that she's giving is that she had intended to buy the place, but she changed her mind about buying the place and decided to just rent. In the process of renting, the owners of the property decided to sell the property to somebody else.
Okay.
Right? But now that person wants to move in. Now. So now Grace has to go. Right? Exactly. So my thing is that she was getting a lot of hate. Oh, why did you lie about buying a house or whatever? And I went to the video hoping to see maybe she was breaking. No, the young girl just said, yes, I am in my 20s. I did not want to sit with a decision in my 20s that I'm going to regret in my 50s.
Yeah.
I have every right to change my mind. And I love that. I love this. I allow people the freedom to be able to change their mind. If tomorrow I decide, guys, I don't want to do this anymore, it's okay.
Yeah.
You understand? Because part of being an adult...
Did she ever say in her original caption that she bought it?
I don't think she did.
Why are
but
people up in arms if
why
she didn't say that?
assuming?
Did she say that?
Yeah. But let's do that.
Okay.
Let's just shout out to young people who are doing well for themselves. Be okay with making mistakes. Be okay with taking chances. Be okay with changing your mind if you feel like
I
the
like
chance
that she's being
made.
so open about
I
it.
love it
also.
too. Hey?
Yeah, because
But
people
you see,
hide
that
those
opens.
things.
Yeah, it
Don't
opens
know what
yourself
they
to
want from public
criticism.
figures.
Yeah,
That's
no.
it.
Yeah, man.
Okay, shout out Gracie.
Gracie, shout out,
Gracie,
babe.
a
Good
woman
for
of
you.
the
You're going to
week.
buy another house, a beautiful one. And when you're ready to actually own, you will be able to own. And sometimes even renting apparently is cheaper than owning. Don't ask me. Well, ladies, it's been wonderful.
It's been
Wow.
this show.
No, but I teach us Okay, what else? What we got?
Yo, but look, I'm excited that this day came. I'm excited that people are gonna get a chance to see our show, Read the Room. Look, this is a show that we want a community kind of thing, right? Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Let us know what you wanna, add. We're gonna engage with you. Some of you will appear on the show in some way or another.
Ooh,
You'll see. Watch the next episode. But I think at the core of this, we want to have conversations that are just conversations that we can have as adults and be, okay, not having to, try to clickbait and all of that.
Yes.
And I love that. You know what I mean?
It's a safe space, guys.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Come into our room.
Come into our room.
Come into our room,
Right.
guys.
Let's Read the Room. Catch you next week.
Guys, hashtag roommates, okay?
Hashtag roommates read the real roommates read the room.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I?
You take a big one.
Phrase phenomenon.
You take a big one, girl.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer and subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment. Unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho. Ngeke sizwe ngawo.